I am Hans and this is my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Today, no secret, I got my Hero 9. And I got mine a little bit early just because, I don't know, I'm a huge YouTuber, as you can see. Got about 450 subscribers right now. So they sent me one early. No, I bought it because that's what you do. We're going to take this thing out of the box. I am going to go get some footage for you tomorrow. We're going to go flying in my buddy's Cessna, and I'm going to add that to the end of this video so you won't even know it's another day. But right now, let's just open this thing up. Here we go. Let's go! Typically, I don't do unboxing videos, and I'm not really about unboxing stuff, but this was kind of interesting because I pulled the plastic off of it, and there's a case underneath here, so I just wanted to show you guys what to expect when you get yours. You know, I got mine first, but when you get yours, you'll know what to expect. Look at this. It's got a nice case to it. La! There it is. This is what it's gonna look like when you guys get it. So we got a battery, we got a couple of GoPro clamps and mounts, as usual with all your GoPro stuff. So you have probably, if you've had a GoPro before, you've got a lot of this stuff laying around. And here's the camera. Kind of bummed about this little tray. This is like a little cardboard cut out with a plastic thing. I was hoping this would be something I could use every day. It's kind of weird. It would be nice if it was foam. Oh well, you know, you can't always get what you want, but if you try, sometimes you get what you need. That's free, guys. Good advice from the Rolling Stones. Oh man, this is so boring. Who's watching this? I showed you this in my last video. I'll go ahead and put a link to that right up here if you want to go look at that. But I kind of went through the differences between the Hero 9 and the Hero 8. And I really do like the Hero 9. The footage that I got out of it though, in the other video, it doesn't look that great. And I think I did something wrong because I only had the camera for about 6 hours and then I had to return it. So now I have time to actually get into this. I'm gonna get into the app, I'm gonna set some things up. But man, what a good looking camera. This thing is sharp. Let's take all this stuff off so we can start scratching the lenses up on the screens. You gotta get some good scratches on it right away, you know? Maybe a big, huge, strong one right across the top of the lens. Just get it over with. This is what that guy looks like. We're gonna get some footage and go put some footage together, and then I'm gonna show you guys and I'm gonna tell you what I learned about it because I do have some things that I want to try out and there are some things I don't know. And then when you turn it on, you're gonna have, just like in the 8, you've got different shooting modes that are already programmed in there. You can add to them, you can take some of those out and put your own in or change the ones that are in there. And those things are super helpful, just super fast shooting. Like if you're all of a sudden in low light, you could set one up to just be a low light setting. If you are outside shooting in the snow and you want to have something that's gonna be able to handle the snow reflections and that kind of thing, easy enough just to jump into the settings for that and change it just right on the fly. The one thing I do want to get that I don't have that I showed you guys in my last video was that this lens pops off and then you have that max lens, and the max lens sticks out about 1/4 of an inch, so it's pretty big, but it gets this really crazy super view, like this just amazing smooth shot, and you're able to actually rotate the camera like this and it'll keep the horizon straight and level. And I don't know, I can't wait to play with this thing. So as soon as I learn a little bit about it, I'm gonna show it to you, and it's gonna seem like a second to you, but this is probably gonna take me a whole entire day. So there's some things that we got to set up in the app really quick. So we found your GoPro. It's that easy. Pair it. Paired. Connecting, super easy. Camera update. This is so great. But my battery is only at 7%. I need to charge this guy. Hey, I got a charge cord right here. Let's plug the camera in. So you have to have your battery charged up. Update. Let's see, I accept the conditions. I can tell you this for sure. One of the things I really like about GoPro is it's really, really stupid proof. I'm terrible at reading directions. I didn't even take them out of the box. I'm just looking at this. And every time you click on a button when you first get it, it pulls up a little dialog box that says, this button does this. And you can click a button that says don't show again, so they're not constantly doing it. But it kind of teaches you how to use the camera, which I think is brilliant. Good job, GoPro. Keep up the good work, because people like me need people like you. I know I told you I was going to go get footage, and now I'm just sitting here dinking around with this app and trying to update the thing. First world problems. So those shots look really great, and I want to thank my really good friend for getting those for me. He went flying. I was supposed to go with him, but it was too smoky the day that we went, and he was able to go up the next day and go out and get some really cool shots. And then he had some motorcycle footage that he'd gotten with it as well. The thing that I noticed is when you're shooting with the max lens, everything looks really, really good. But when you're shooting just out of the camera, everything on auto, which he is an expert at this stuff. He knows this camera in and out, so I'm sure he knew the settings to make it look really good like he did. So maybe it's just me, but on full auto with my ISO set at maximum 1600, I don't know. I mean, this is a quick comparison I did just walking around outside my house when the sun was going down. It was still pretty harsh light, and you could see that it didn't really compensate for that harsh light very well, but I don't know. I might just have my settings wrong. If I would have set my ISO down to 800 or something, maybe that would have made a difference. But check this out. So this is the boost turned off, and you can see I'm not cropped in as much. I definitely feel like I'm filling less of the frame, which is good. It feels like I'm a little further back, and you can see as I go in and out of the light here, the change. I'm not sure if this is going to be different or not, but I bet you that this shot is not going to be nearly as smooth as the one with the boost on it. So I am just holding this the same way I was on that one and walking backwards and forwards, going in and out of the light so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Find a little bit of a darker area and see if we get any grain with this. And this is one thing I haven't tried because I have had the boost on because I've been so impressed with it, and it's just, it does such a good job of smoothing out my shots. But we're working on the Porsche back here, and then I'm going to turn around and we're going to get ourselves into a darker situation, and see if we still have the same kind of shot. And I feel like I'm just overexposed all the time when I'm in these situations. Even when we were out there in the sun, I really felt overexposed. Okay, so this is a quick experiment between my GoPro, which is here, on boost. You can see in the low light, I'm shaking the camera intentionally, and then if I do this, it's actually moving this around. We're gonna walk in. Where are the wheels and tires on this thing? What happened? Oh my gosh. They're so small. Look at, oh, we're just painting some stuff there. This is a comparison with the boost off. So as I move these things up and down, you can see that they're moving. And the GoPro is definitely wider, and I have the phone set as wide as it will go. So we're gonna just come in, walk in, doing the same thing I did before. Look at the wheels are so small and they're made out of metal. How are you supposed to get any traction on this thing? So that's my take on the Hero 9. I can't really decide if I just don't have my settings right, or if I love it or I hate it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, see if you guys like it. If you guys have one and you're using it, maybe tell me what settings you're using to fix the problems that I'm having. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much, and you'll see me in the next video. Let's go!